Community Voices, Comedy Edition.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the final workshop of Community Voices Comedy Edition. If you happen to be here for the first time, like some of you have been here for the first time at some point in your life before, well, welcome to the end. You can find all of the previous videos on YouTube, and you can definitely catch up on all things comedy writing. If you've been with me from the very beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Every week I've been here in my silliest outfit that I could find with my silly backdrop, hoping to help inspire you to get a little silly too. I hope this opportunity was one you could cherish during these weird times. And for those of you that have submitted your writing inspired by our classes, extra special thanks to you. I have loved laughing with you. Today's final workshop episode is all about blended genres. This is our blended genre episode, and it's going to be a simple one. Throughout our meetings, I've spoken about how often comedic genres don't really stand alone. They often have a friend with them, and they like to mix and mingle with many other styles to help elevate the humor of the story. For example, satire and deadpan go hand in hand. So does surrealism and deadpan. So does anecdotal comedy and deadpan. A lot goes along with deadpan, but you can find that many of the genres we've explored through this workshop can really complement the other when you dabble in a little bit of what makes each individual comedic genre tick. Now, for some special fun, we're going to jump right into a wonderful reading of a blended genre comedy. This is The Universal Language by David Ives. We thought we'd bring Mr. Ives back. He does really well in writing theater that is comedic in lots of different genres. This piece mixes some satire, some surrealism, some deadpan, and a whole lot of fun. And I had the chance to read through it with three of my arts engagement favorite humans, Erika Phillips, Laura Z, and Reanne Acasio. Let's go check that out right now. Hello! Hi, Erika. Hi, Reanne. Hello, Laura Z. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to dive right in. But before we do, I have one question for the three of you, and that is just, what is your favorite piece of comedy media in film, TV, or theater? Just share with us so folks at home can get some last inspiration as they dive into their own final comedy pieces. Laura, let's start with you, my friend.
You know, the thing that's coming to mind, Katie, if that's you, I don't know. It's like, is that Elvis? Who could it be? We'll never know. Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. I love Rowan Atkinson. That's like the first gut instinct. Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing up Mr. Bean. This is a specific. Why are you doing that?
Because we lost you again for a minute there.
That's okay.
And I missed you, but now you're back, so let's do
it. Everybody at home will think this is live, and it'll be very exciting for them. Woo, we're keeping you on your toes. Thank you for bringing up Mr. Bean. That's a type of farce, which is a genre that we did not cover in this workshop because it is a physical comedy. But if that is something that you've been missing, go check out Mr. Bean and get into your own physical comedy. I'll read it. I just couldn't do it in this world. Hey, Reanne, what's your favorite comedy?
Short and sweet, Family Guy, because satire is my jam.
You're such a frat boy.
I'm such a frat boy. Let's not talk about it.
All right, Erika, what's your favorite?
Well, during this pandemic, over and over, I've watched episodes that I've seen a million times that I love. It's the IT Crowd. I love it. It is my world. Those three characters get better and better. Well, I should say four, because actually also the one that's the boss. It's just incredible. It's a mixture of absurd, deadpan, and even like almost family drama, because those three who work together become this bizarre family. It's the
I
best.
also love it. I adore it. This is a second recommendation. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Sometimes it goes on and off, so catch it right now before it disappears. Okay, we're gonna dive into this reading. So I'm going to magically vanish into the ether so you could just enjoy the three of these folks. And I will introduce our reading right now. The Universal Language by David Ives. Characters, there's Dawn, D-A-W-N, and Dawn, D-O-N, and young man / stage directions.
A small rented office set up as a classroom. There's a door to the outside at right, another door at left. In the room are a battered desk, a row of 3 old chairs, and a blackboard on which is written in large letters, he, she, it, and below that, ARF. Around the top of the walls is a set of numerals, 1 to 8, but instead of being identified in English, 1, 2, 3, etc., we read wenn, you, fre, fall, find, if, even, waits. At lights up, no one is on stage. We hear a quiet knock at the door right, and it opens to reveal Dawn, late 20s, plainly dressed with a stutter.
Hello?
She steps in quietly.
Hello? Is anybody here?
She sees the blackboard.
He, she, it, ARF.
She notices the numbers around the walls.
Wenn, you, free, fall, find, if, even, waits.
Noticing the empty chairs, she practices her greeting as if there were people sitting in them.
Hello, my name is Dawn. It's very nice to meet you. How do you do? My name is Dawn. A pleasure to meet you. Hello, my name is Dawn.
The door at left opens and Dawn appears, about 30, in lab coat and glasses.
Welcome!
Excuse me?
Velcro! Beljar, Fräulein, how are you?
How do you do? My name is... I'm sorry.
Warte, Fräulein. Warte.
I'm very sorry to bother you.
Ach, tu bother me nicht, tu. Wentrika, police.
Really, I think I have the wrong place.
De wrong plaatsen, op de recht plaatsen. De nietje plezier. Kom intern. Police. Plop de cha.
Well, just for a second.
Cleaning up papers on the floor.
Luigi de Metza. Zits.
No, thank you.
Arco. Beljar, Fräulein, Harvard U.
Beljar?
Beljar.
Is that good day?
Beljar are good day. Ep Harvard U.
Harvard University?
Op Harvard U.
Howard Hughes.
Op Harvard U.
Oh, how are you?
Blini, bonanza, blini.
Is this 30 East 7th?
There's the oyster heaven thing.
Suite 662?
If you ang gooding.
Room B.
Rambo.
The School of Unamunda.
Het afda de Unamuna Academy. What Kennedy do for you?
Excuse me?
What Kennedy do for you?
Well, I saw an ad in the newspaper.
Video da clipping the paper. Knish.
Well, it says,
She takes a newspaper clipping out of her purse.
learn Unamunda, the universal language.
Lich unamunda da lingua l'universal.
A banner
The
unfurls,
language?
which says just that.
The language that will unite all humankind.
Da lingua het barf universify alle de peoples in the world. Quisling?
Do you speak English?
English?
English.
John Cleese.
Yes, John Cleese.
John Cleese. Squeegee, Alaska, Yagar Parla, Doop, John Cleese.
No John Cleese at all?
1, 2, 3 words. Kello, Gumbai, Rice Krispie, Chevrolet, it's cinema. Not, what's die beneath, Bella Freuling?
Well, I wanted to be the first, or among the first, to learn this universal language.
Du arf entra de firsten. Congratulations, ja kuchti anda.
He kisses her hand.
Vladimir, the Zamplification Forum.
He produces an application form.
Well, I'm not sure I'm ready to apply just yet.
Der Kink? Kink Dama?
Die Klink?
What's the kink? Wie klingst du?
No Nabisco.
No, Nabisco. Klingst du Mary? Klingst du Jane? Or for Betsy? Or for Barbara? Fred?
Oh, my name!
Exactly. Me klink, echo. Me klink.
Me Klink.
Arf. Paula.
Me Klink. Arf. Don DeVito.
Don DeVito. Martin Armonica klink doppeldu.
Actually, it's just one D.
Don DeVito. Squeegee.
I have a slight...
Stutter.
Yes.
Tongue stoppard. Problem in meet the Hoover.
The Hoover.
The Hoover. The Wiesel, the NASA, the Volvos, the Hoover. It's cinema. Mach. It's arf blizzardo. It's arf molto blizzardo.
Something's wrong?
Dusa klinks Don. Iago klink Don. Badaba?
No.
Don.
Oh! I'm Don and you're Don.
Ding, arf blizzardo.
Arf Blizzardo, yes.
What's this Minsky, this paradons, this co-winky dance?
Well, life is very funny sometimes.
The anda di destiny, dingsto?
The destiny?
Nicholas importante, Arco. Da bino formations.
That's the
Age,
application.
28.
want fate, slacks,
Female.
vitamin,
How do you say male?
aspirin, oxypation,
I'm a word processor.
verbo blender,
Is Unamunda very hard to learn?
EG, eggs over EG,
He picks up a book.
dabop,
Da bop.
dabop,
Oh, book.
dabop, da rumba, da waltz, da Isadora, dacha, da cha-cha,
Da cha-cha-cha.
Braga, Sonia Braga. Iago Trattoria Shakespeare en a Undamunda.
You're translating Shakespeare into Unamunda?
Forsooth, Nintendo. Romeo, Pilco Arstu, Romeo.
Points
Da
to the
Rosa
road.
Paliana, Klink Whoops and so pink. Balunterful, eh?
Yes, Bonzo.
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Mark Wisp, wat lommen trip yonder venster schijnt. Of den oyster, Juliet, of song. Video Frauling, Unamunda of the lingua suprinca de mamor.
You know, it's strange how much I understand.
Natura temissimissipimente, lingua pink dama, Arf harmonia. Music. Rintintintintabulation. Ep una munda arf da melodia l'universal. Porky alla the peoples in the world. All of the peoples in the universo cargo una schlange in hearts. Ep de schlange arf una munda.
So lingua is language.
Exacto. Ven lingua. You
Two,
linkages. Free
three.
linguini.
I see. And is,
Arf.
was, is,
Wharf.
had been,
Long wharf.
and will be.
Parf. Arf, warf, parf. Pasta. Prison. Furniture dances. Clara.
Clara.
Schumann.
He adds we, you, they to the blackboard.
Well, Mr.
Finin again.
What kind of name is that?
Fininish.
Mr.
Please, clink me down.
I'd love to learn Unamunda. I mean, if it's not too expensive.
$500.
$500?
Cash.
$500 is a lot of money.
Calamari, Fräulein, calamari. Da paiola arf upsissima importante.
I don't have much money.
Uptopa bonanza girl, yabba dabba.
And the thing is, I do have this slight...
Stutter, yabba dabba.
So it's always been hard for me to talk to people. In fact, most of my life has been a very long pause.
Joe DiMaggio. Magno d'Esperanto, Fräulein. Porky mit una munda up tongue stopper.
I wouldn't stutter
Oop.
at all.
Absolutely loop.
The thing is, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I have nothing to say.
Of course it.
I mean, a tuning fork is silent until you touch it, but then it gives off a perfect A. Tap a single tuning fork and you can start up a whole orchestra. And if you tap it anywhere in the whole world, it still gives off a perfect A. Just this little piece of metal, and it's like there's all this beautiful sound trapped inside it.
Fräulein de Vito, das arf paltry. Du arf
you see-
ein Profis.
Mr. Finnan,
Again.
I don't think language is just music. I believe that language is the opposite of loneliness. And if everybody in the world spoke the same language, who would ever be lonely?
Verissimo.
I just think English isn't my language, since it only makes people laugh at me and makes me
Lonely.
very lonely. So won't you teach me Unamunda? I do have a little money saved up.
Fräulein de Vito.
I'll pay. Iago pago.
Fräulein arf mangy deep fee countries.
I'll work very hard.
Deep fecal, Fräulein.
I understand. Please.
After scoop.
Scoop means want?
Ding.
Then I scoop. Muchko.
Don't say of Didin Vanya. The righteous. Boggle the zitspels. Arf Radley.
Yes, I'm Radley.
Razala Tubuli. Concentreren. Laksta hover. Ep echo me.
Picks up a pointer.
Shriek.
Shriek.
Ja.
Ya.
Do.
Do.
Points to E on the blackboard.
En.
Do.
Oh.
I'm sorry, squeegees.
Video da problema?
Let me begin again, Mr. Finnan, again. You see, I said your name. I must be getting better.
Oki fenoki. Parle apprentice, ja.
Yeah.
Do.
Do.
En.
N.
Di.
D.
Da.
Da.
Wop.
Wop.
You. Dobly.
Doobly.
Day.
Day.
Dubadaba.
Yabba dabba doo.
Testicle.
Al dente.
Small testicle. Ep altogondi.
Ja, du, wop, en, dubli, de.
Duda.
Duda! Ja, du, wop, en, dubli, de.
After Duda day. Bleeny, bleeny, bonanza, bleeny.
Riddly dee.
In diddly dee. Quisling.
How do you say, how do you say?
Howard Johnson.
Howard Johnson to have.
Doppa.
So, en doppa, du doppa, di doppa.
Ding.
En doppa, du doppa, di doppa.
Ding.
En doppa, du doppa, di doppa, de.
Bleeny con caviar. Scoop to Quan.
Ja, scoop of doo-doo.
The double scoop. Edon.
Edon,
Get.
ged,
Enroll.
enroll,
Rock.
rock.
Get.
Ged,
Enroll.
enroll.
Edon.
Edon,
Rock.
rock.
Argo. Get. Edon. Rock and roll.
Ged, Edon, rock and roll.
Crackajack.
Verushka,
Marushka, babushka.
this is fun.
Things do. This is fun.
Fantastico.
Ivicing on the cake. Dianda.
Dianda,
Di Palma.
di Palma.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci,
De Niro.
De Niro.
Da Bamba.
Da Bamba,
Da Jamba.
da Jamba.
Doing a two-step.
The Jamboree. Zupa, zupa mit noodle.
Minestrone, minestrone. Howard Johnson, little.
Italy.
Howard Johnson, big.
The wow.
Argo,
Dopo due diddlyanda.
Iago dopa didlianda. Dusa dopa dopa didlianda.
Scoopadoo da diddly bop.
Oops, scoopa diddly bop. Iago scoopa bop da wow.
Oops, scoopa diddly bop. Iaga scoopa
Iaga.
bop the wow.
The wow.
The wow.
Ja, video. Ja, hakensak. Ja, parla una manda. Ja, stonda en the rumba ep du stonda mit me. Da deska dopa bluma.
Arf the boating on the sea.
Ja, da lieben on the erda.
Ar the himda.
En da herda.
Do you hear a sweet birda?
Ep da liebens nice da bi.
Wap top ubliada.
Du poep da flima floma.
Sloop pop the bigliada.
After me! After me! After me!
They collapse in a sort of post-coital exhaustion as the lesson ends.
Hey, Platz, Fräulein. Hey, Platz. Warf das Gold for you?
Gold for Mika. Das warf gland. Warf das Gold for you.
Das warf das Gold of Fort Knox.
Never ever warf da been so blissful. Never ever felt such a felicitazione. Da Wunder, da inspiration, da cosmogratificazione.
Squeaky, squeaky. Cosmo.
Gratificazione.
Of course it.
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter, Babli?
No thanks, stop it. No problem, Mita Hoover.
What did I tell you?
By English, Beljar una mulla. Oh, suddenly you sense such a feel the joy.
Uh-huh.
Ein Shodra Divina, ein Exats, ein Blins Orgasmico.
Gone.
My slave yard.
Now, please, Fräulein de Vito.
Do Gabriel me a balloontiful gift, Don? A lingua, e frontier ta d'eternity, Iago parla o solomiento una munda.
Oh, solomiento?
Absolutely. Thanks to you.
Don, that could be un poco blizzardo.
Oh, Mac, da payola.
Da payola.
De geld, for dem Letzin.
Oh, mont, chance.
Let me get me geld von der hamburger.
Hamburger?
Hamburger.
Oh, hamburger.
As she digs in her purse.
Jag stånda en rumba eb du stånda mit me.
Dawn.
Dots alada geld jag dopta mit me. Cheer. Cheer! Mel Gibson the rest in the Morgan.
I can't take your money, Dawn.
Squeegee?
I'm sorry, but I can't take your money.
Du parla John Cleese?
Actually, yes, I do speak a little John Cleese.
Mock du parlet parfum.
Well, I've been practicing a lot. Anyway, I don't think I mentioned that the first lesson is free.
Mock jag vanta pago.
But I don't want you to Vantapago.
What's a mattress? Cheer! It's yours!
I can't take it.
Porky.
Because I can't.
Mock Porky.
Because it's a fraud.
Squeegee?
Unamunda is a fraud.
A Freud.
That's a Gisimundo Freud.
Upadaba.
It's a con game, a swindle, a parlor trick.
No Crayola.
Believe it, Dawn. I should know. I invented it. Granted, it's not a very good con, since you're the only person who's ever come knocking at that door, and I'm obviously not a very good con man, since I'm refusing to accept your very attractive and generous money. But I can't stand the thought of you walking out there saying, Velcro, Belger, Harvard you, and having people laugh at you. I swear, Dawn, I swear, I didn't want to hurt you. How could I? How could anybody? Your beautiful heart, it shines out of you like a beacon. And then there's me, a total fraud. I wish I could lie in any language and say it wasn't so, but I'm sorry, Dawn. I'm so sorry.
What forest?
Will you stop?
Una munda after lingua universal.
But you and I are the only peoples in the world who speak it.
Don't be others. Don't be others.
What others?
Don, if you and I can speak this lingua supremca, anybody can. Everybody will. This isn't just any language. This isn't just a room. This is the Garden of Eden. And you and I are finding names for a whole new world. I was so
happy. I know. So was I.
Persacto.
I was happy.
And why?
I don't know.
Because du epja parla da dentrica linguini.
Okay, maybe we speak the same language, but it's nonsense.
Oop.
Gibberish.
Oop.
Double talk.
The lingua we parla is amamor, Don.
Amamor?
Una munda more. Iago of amorphous mint du.
Amorphous?
Polymorphous.
Verissimo?
Surrealissimo.
But how? I mean...
Dianda the destiny, Don.
Are you sure?
The pravda's in the pudding.
Points around the walls at the numbers.
When you free fall.
Find if
heaven
waits.
Geronimo.
So you forgive me?
For making me happy? Yes, I forgive you.
Iago spinachless.
Dianda.
Dianda.
Da Palma.
De Palma.
They join hands.
Da Cooch.
They kiss.
Iago Arphomorphous mitu too.
They are about to kiss again when the door at right opens and a young man walks in. Excuse me, is this the school of Unamunda?
Velcro!
Blackout. End of play. Woohoo! Hooray! Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Let's hear it for those fabulously talented humans that I just love so very much. And I hope you laughed as hard as I did at that wonderful blended genre. Now, let's get into it for our final writing prompt for this workshop, inspired by, of course, blended genres. It's going to be simple, but I can't wait to hear what you come up with. Okay, here we go. First question. Of the comic genres we've explored in this workshop, what has been your favorite and why? Let me know. I'd like to know. And let yourself know. At this moment, you probably have a good idea of the kind of comedic writing that really is your speed. Now for the next question. Now, either at random or as a runner-up to your favorite, pick another genre we've explored and take a short note on why you picked this genre here. Yeah, just outline it, reflect on that genre, what you like about it, give yourself an opportunity to check back into that style. And then I want you to think about the elements of these two genres. What kind of person could exist in a world where these two genres mingle? And what might this kind of person want? You're going to make some choices inspired by these two different styles of writing coming together. Now, as your prompt, take the information you've outlined above and set your main character on an adventure to obtain their goal. Have fun with bringing elements of both genres into your writing and see what the outcome is. Experiment, explore, and most importantly, have fun. And this is the last time I'm going to say this, folks. If you want to be considered to be a part of this very funny performance presentation festival that will feature writing from participants of this workshop, you may send me your writing from today or any of the previous workshops by April 30th. This is our final deadline. So there is still some time to do some funny writing, to go back to past episodes, check out other prompts that we've provided, and get your scripts to me at kharoff@theoldglobe.org ASAP. We will be presenting a selection of these scripts in a very funny reading presentation on May 13th, 2021. I hope you're ready to be a part of the fun. Okay, my funny friends of mine, that's a wrap on Community Voices Comedy Edition. It has been a hoot to laugh with you. So let's do it one more time together. Ha 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 ha. Mwah. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.
Community Voices Comedy Edition.